Good morning. Here in Michigan, it's winter time. As the weather starts to get cooler, a lot of people like to think about the siding on their home and what they can do to make their house look a little bit better and be a little bit more energy efficient. So we're going to take a moment here and we're going to talk about a couple of different options when it comes to the siding or the cladding on the exterior of your home. Most people are familiar with vinyl siding. Very, very common to have this style of vinyl siding on the exterior of a home. This is called a horizontal double 4. This is from a brand that we install frequently. We really like it due to a few features that it has. It's got a really heavy duty hem. The thickness of the actual product is one of the thicker ones on the market for the category. But vinyl is definitely a very common option. It can be a really good option. It usually lasts around, say, 20 to 25 years. After 20 or 25 years, it can start to get brittle, get some holes in it. But vinyl siding is one of the more economical options. I would say right now you're probably looking at $6.50 to $7 a square foot for vinyl siding to remove existing siding, install house wrap, and then do the whole installation process. So vinyl is a really good option and very common around here. Another option that's becoming more and more popular, I don't have any big pieces with me today, but this is a little sample book from Vesta Siding. And Vesta is one of the brands that manufactures steel siding. And so there's quite a few different color combinations that are available. It's really cool looking. Sometimes some people will pick like just a consistent even color, but there's some really cool wood grain patterns as well. There's the Panda Express restaurants, and if you see on those, there's like the horizontal pattern. That's what the Vesta steel siding would look like. It's steel, it's pretty durable. It is a newer product, and I would say my only concern for this long term is to see how it performs if it starts to oxidize or rust. But the finish is really good. The only spot that it would have an opportunity to rust would be any cuts or holes in it. But definitely becoming more popular for people who really like that super modern look. Another option that's starting to become more and more popular is LP Smart Side. This is a brand that manufactures a hard siding product. It looks kind of like OSB on the back. It's like a particle board with a finish on the top. It has like a wood grain pattern to it, and they have these pretty durable finishes. It's a hard siding, so if you hit a stone with your lawnmower and it throws it against the house, it's not going to crack it or make a hole. We've installed this on a number of homes. It looks really, really sharp. So this is definitely something that's gaining some traction here in West Michigan in our market. Again, this is called LP Smart Side, and it's a wood product. And then one of my favorites is James Hardie siding. This stuff's really cool. This would be more of a premium product. So if you say vinyl, we said maybe $6.50, $7 a square foot. LP Smart Side, maybe 12 to 13. Hardie, depending on which options you pick, is probably like $13 to $14 a square foot. So maybe double the cost of vinyl. But this is really nice stuff and has a lot of features that the vinyl doesn't have. So it comes in different patterns. Here we see the horizontal pattern. This is what some of the trim looks like the ends or corners. All the siding is butted up to each other. So vinyl siding tucks into like J channels and different trim pieces. The James Hardie butts up tight and they get sealed with heavy duty caulk or sealant. But what's super cool about James Hardie siding is the durability aspect of it. So it's actually manufactured from fiber cement. So we could stick this in a bucket of water. It's not going to absorb any moisture whatsoever. It's mold resistant. It's fire resistant. James Hardie has some really good documentation of homes out west that went through wildfires. And this type of product definitely is more fire resistant and helps protect the home in a way that some of the other products can't. It's also hail resistant or impact resistant. If we take a hailstone or a stone from a lawnmower and hit the vinyl siding, it's going to make holes and chips. It may even chip the finish of the LP. but the hardy board is super durable when it gets impacted by something like that. They bake on the finish of the color, so it's guaranteed for a long time, and then any reapplies of paint, they last a long time as well, whereas wood starts to chip and things like that. Another advantage to LP or hardy is they can be painted. So vinyl siding doesn't paint well, so if you pick a color that in 10 years you don't like anymore, or it's out of style, it's really hard to change the color of your home if you have vinyl siding unless you change all the siding. But if you have hardy or LP on your home, those products can be painted, and you can change the look of your home with a much smaller investment than changing out all the siding, of course. So these are kind of your major options when you're considering a siding project. Each one has its pros and cons, and if you have any questions about your siding project or you'd like a consultation, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.